Let's walk through a demo now of running our program from the command line. In other words, what we want to do is look at how we can run our program without having to use a developer tool like IntelliJ to do it. In the previous demo, when we wrote our application, where we did all the work here inside of a developer tool, in this case IntelliJ, right? And that's did our compile and even that ran it for us. Now as developers we have that tool, but how do end users run our program? Right? How does an end user execute the program without having one of these developer tools? And that's what we want to look at now. Now the thing we want to remember is that the main class for our application here is called main. Right? It didn't have to be, but that's what it's called here. And we're going to have to remember that when it becomes time to run our program. Now remember that we say that end users have to install the JRE, right, the Java Runtime Environment. And let's take a look in there for a second. Here I am on the C drive of my Windows computer. What I'm going to do is get onto here to Program Files. And inside there's a folder called Java. Right? And inside there, that's the JRE. Right? That's the execution environment, right? The Java Runtime Environment. We said that that's what actually runs our programs. Right? Java programs don't run directly. They run within the Java environment. If I go inside of this folder, you see there's another folder called bin. And you'll notice inside of here, if I scroll down a little bit, there's actually a program called Java. That Java program is what actually runs our program. Right now, if you're on Linux or Mac, you can basically use that Java program directly. If you're on Windows, you want to make sure that it's actually in your path, right? So that you can actually type just the word Java and it'll find it in this folder. So what we want to do is keep track of this location where we found the Java exe. So I'm going to just copy this. And again, what we do is we want to put that into the path of our machine. So I've got over here is control panel. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the control panel. In your control panel, I'm going to find the system entry. Open that guy up. And what I want to do is go to Advanced System Settings. And from here, I want to go to Environment Variables. And what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and add that to my path. Right? So I'm going to add to my user path. Now, I happen to have no current user path set up. On your machine, you may already have an entry in here that says path. If you have an existing one, you're going to highlight it and say Edit. I want to create a new one because I don't have path yet. So I'm going to call it path. And what I'm going to do is paste in that location where the java.exe was. Right? When I say OK, now we see path listed here. Right? And so just kind of clarify, when you open